Yo, how y'all doing today, man? Happy Saturday, man. Today I'm talking about getting rich and only working part time because that's the only way. Like when you think about like work life balance, and you say like I only want to work part time, but I want to be able to enjoy my life. I want to be able to have family time. I want to be able to pay my rent. I want to have a decent car, stuff like that. You want to be able to live, right? But if you're only working part time and you're not rich, it's going to be hard for you to have a high quality of life. It's a lot of stuff that you can do for free. You can go to the library, you can go hiking, you can ride your bike, you can go walking. The best things in life are free. You can go to the lake. If you're not in Chicago where you have to pay for parking, or maybe California, it's a lot of things you can do for free. But it's going to be limited. It's only going to be so much that you can do because inflation is killing the dollar, and your dollar is only going to be able to go so far. What up, bro? What's the word, bro? Shout out to you, church. Shout out to Ro, man. So the only solution is um to get rich and then scale back and work part time. Get rich from working like a lot, not a lot, but working consistently. You might be working 40 hours a week, 50, 60 hours a week. But once you get to $1 million a year, you can scale back. You say, I'm only going to be doing 24 hours a week, which is part time, 24 to 30 hours, and I'm going to live more. You know what I'm saying? So that's a great possibility. But I was talking to someone yesterday, and they was like, "Man, this work thing is such a soul drain, and it's taking, it's not allowing me to spend the time with my family like I want to." And the only solution is for you to get rich and then work part time. And the thing about think about getting rich now is this is the easiest time for anyone to get rich. And the reason why it is easy is because things don't cost that much. Like if you're working and you got like a lot of bills, then say you got the car note, the mortgage, the kids' tuition, you got a lot of bills, and you're trying to invest in yourself, things cost a lot at that junction. But if you're running a skimpy program on this side and you invest in yourself, then yeah, man, for sure, bro. If you're running a skimpy program and you invest in yourself, then it's easier. It's easier than ever because a lot of parts, a lot of devices, electronics, things are coming from China. It's being imported into America, and by being imported, things don't cost that much. So you can get a computer, you can get uh, a rug, you can get pots and pans, you can get lights, you can get electronics, you can get everything that you want at a reasonable cost. A vacuum, things like that. And then we have OfferUp and different marketplaces like that. So it's not hard to get rich. It's not hard to get rich because getting rich is all about investing in yourself, having your liabilities low, keeping your liabilities low, investing in yourself till you get to a point to where your investments, your assets is starting to pay you dividends without having too many liability expenses. That's it. So um, it's not hard to get rich, and this is the best time right now because the thing is this. This is it. This is it. So the part the how you going to get rich is you have to focus on yourself. That's the thing. You have to focus on your life and where you want to go in life, and everything else is and should be a distraction because you're going to a certain destination. You like, I want to make this amount of money. Like I was talking to someone, and they said that life begins at $20,000 a month, and this was like 10 years ago. So life really might begin at about $30,000 a month now, where you can really do. Shout out to people in the building, man. Where you can really do the things that you truly want to do, because working part-time and struggling, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You'll be healthy, you can cook, you can ride your bike, you can go fishing. It's a lot of stuff you can do, but it's going to reach a point to where working part-time and living is going to be limited. Whereas you're gonna get tired of getting on the back of the plane, getting on last, even getting the seat that they give you and stuff like that. You're gonna be like, man, I want to go first class because this is life. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? My boy. What up, Richard? Man, shout out to 2 people in the building, man. We feel you. So, you're gonna get tired of just taking, getting what people got to give to you, because charity only goes so far. Your story can only take you so far, and people are going to get tired of hearing stories. They're gonna get tired of charity. They ain't gonna know if you really need it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be so many people that are needy. You know what I mean? So it's best to put yourself in a position where you are rich, because like I said, we only get one life, and we want to get the best from life. We don't want to just be just getting anything that someone throws your way. You want to get the best from life, and that's going to take some money. So the only way to do that is to get rich and work part-time. Now, getting rich is not hard. Like I said, it's a matter of investing in yourself, and knowing that you have a God-given ability. You know, each and every one of us have God-given talents, and once you find out what that talent is, like I can help a person with A to Zinc on figuring out like what they're good at. Shout out to the one person in the building, man. I can help a person with like getting through the whole process, because it's definitely a process. And the reason why it's a process is because it's like, okay, you got to go to work, right? So you're in the work system. So now it's about, what are you going to do with your money, your paycheck? What are you going to do? Are you going to spend it on cars and clothes and stuff like that? Or are you going to get straight down to the investment? Do you love your job because you love the paycheck and you love what it can potentially do as far as investing in you? Or do you love it because you like what it can buy as far as liability? You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. So say you're going to work and you're doing it right. This is the sauce. You're going to work and you're investing into yourself. You're starting a YouTube channel, and you buy a computer, you buy a microphone, you buy some software, you buying stuff that you need to make this dream and this channel become a reality. And like I said, it's not that expensive, you know, because you're not taking it out of you're not spending your paycheck on liabilities to begin with. So it's not that expensive. You're going to work, you're doing your 40 hours a week, and you can see yourself growing. You can see yourself growing. And you get to a place to where you bought all the stuff. Now you got to learn how to use the stuff, which is your experience. So once you get your experience, then you are ready. You get your experience, and then you got to get some money, to some emergency money. Once you get your emergency money, then you can make that transition. You can make that big decision saying, look, I don't want to work this job no more, because you got like 6 months of money. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to work this job no more. I want to focus fully on my gift and my talent. This is what I want to do because you got all the stuff that you need, and it was cheap because it comes from China. You got the experience. Now it's time to make a decision to get rich only working part time. So you go hard for yourself, and then you might, instead of working that full time job, you might just get a part time job, or get a job that works for you. Get a night job, get an early morning job, get something that works for your schedule. You're doing things now that are more in your best interest. See, you're growing as a person, and that's what success looks like. Success looks like you growing and being the best version of yourself. So you get to the point where you're working part time, but you have what you're doing that full time. And once you get that anointing, you know what I'm saying? And the anointing is going to come from the conviction that you left your current job. It's going to come from that, and it's going to come um it's going to come through everything coming together at one time. You know what I'm saying? Once everything comes together, now it's time for you to get a run. And you get your run in, which is the one of the beauties of life. And the thing about this stuff is about work and working part-time, full-time, getting rich and stuff like that, is you only have to do it one time. You only have to get rich one time. Once you hit it, you good. You know, and you grow your business, you take the momentum and you scale the momentum, you start to get bigger and bigger. So you're working part-time and you're um getting bigger and bigger personally, but you still haven't bought the bull crap yet. You still haven't bought no expensive car, no expensive house and stuff like that. So now you're growing your brand, your person, you're growing online, whatever your thing is, your products, you're growing, and you get to the point to where that starts to make you money, enough money to take care of some monthly expenses. Okay, so now you got the monthly expenses, and after that, you still keep investing into your business. Now you might have a studio, recording studio where somebody can record it, or a podcast studio or something like that. You invest in you're you're getting rich because you're investing in assets. And you do that so many times, and once you master investing in assets, you'll become rich. So that's the blueprint. Getting rich, only working part time, and once you get rich, then you're really in control because life is like it's like having a lever. It's like, okay, when you start off, you're in complete control of the employer's program, and then as time go on, you start investing in yourself. You become more in control of the program until you're 100% in control of the program, and you're doing stuff because this is what I want to do. Now we can't get away from work because work is a part of life. When you wake up, you gotta brush your teeth, you gotta wash your face and stuff like that. So you're gonna get up, you're gonna work, and you get 24 hours in a day, which is not a lot of hours in a week. I think it's 184 hours a week. It's not a lot of hours in a week. Um, but you got to do something with your time, So you figure out what you want to do with your time instead of someone else telling you what they want you to do with your time. So you're in control of it. You're in control of how much money you make. You're in control of the whole situation, and that's key. Being in control of the situation, and that's how you get rich only working part time. I feel like I left a couple pieces out. I feel like I was talking a little fast. We're 14 minutes in, man. Um, but that's the blueprint. Anybody could do it. I did it. So now I'm on a part where I'm getting my run in. Like I've done that work shit. Now I bought all the stuff that I need, and now I'm getting a run in. And I could also say that a lot of times, like, don't be discouraged because it's a difference in quality when you're dealing with a Toyota versus a Bentley. It's a different in quality, it's a different in craftsmanship. And I used to always get mad, like, damn, man, it take me so long to do everything. Like when I was cutting hair, it took me an hour to cut hair. When I was doing Uber, it'd take me 40 seconds just to get the ride started. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta get the GPS going, I gotta change the music, I gotta stop the trip so it won't be just automatically sending me trips. Like it's like a lot of stuff I gotta do, man. Shout out to the one person in the building. It's a lot of stuff I gotta do, and with Uber, it's because I want to have a nice, comfortable ride. I want to set the ride up. I want to set it up. With cutting hair, I wanted to have a nice quality service. You know, it's a lot, but it's quality. You know, and quality takes time, and people can easily be discouraged if they're not seeing the results that they want to see. They feel like it's taking longer than it should. The quality takes time. It's the difference between a regular $10 watch and a $1 million watch. I'd say $100 million watch. You know, it's a difference in a $20,000 house and a $2 million house or $200 million house. It's a difference in quality. It's a difference, and that quality difference is going to take time. So I just want to tap in with you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to come on later. I want to talk about. I was reading the history of money, and I thought it was interesting on how money has evolved and how it has led us to modern civilization. So I think that that's cool. Shout out to one person in the building, man. I think that that's cool. The history of money, and I want to do the history of working. Also, I want to do both of those at one time when I talk about money and working. But you know, my real message, man, is to live and have a high quality of life. Like I this week I didn't make that much money, but I got money. You know what I mean? So I ain't really tripping. And like once you get money, like you got to make hard decisions sometime to keep your money. Like I was supposed to be going on a trip to out of the country, and I canceled the trip for myself because I'm like, I need to just sit back on my money because economic times are tough, right? But I didn't work that much this week. I made a couple dollars, not nothing major, you know. And I was looking at my refrigerator. I'm like, I need something to drink. I look in the refrigerator. My refrigerator is damn near more full now that I ain't working than it was when I was working all the time. When I was working all the time, I couldn't even find an egg in my shit. You know what I'm saying? But now I got a couple cases of sparkling water. I got a little wine in there. I got a couple things going on. You know what I'm saying? So the object of the game of life is to win in life. Life starts at $30,000 a month. If you want to get the real experience from life, don't just go through life, man, being a peasant, man. And that's funny. I'm gonna say that over so I can clip it, man. Don't just go through life. Don't just go through life being a peasant, man. Just getting the bottom feed from life. Go through life with your head high, man. Really experience life. That's a good YouTube short. But it's true, you know, like experience life. Like, man, don't just make tacos your whole life. Don't just cook the ground beef, man. Like branch out, do something different. Do some higher quality fruits and vegetables, higher quality meats if that's what you're into. Do something different, man. Step your game up, man. Step your cookies up, man. It's life, man. Don't be scared to invest in yourself one time and stop buying or getting liabilities. Don't be scared to pursue getting rich and working part time because it's a possibility. Like I'm at that junction where it's all good. Only thing I gotta do is keep my momentum going. And I just gave you, ladies and gentlemen, the sauce. I'm finna see what's going on with the rest of the day, and I'll be back later, man. Like, share, and subscribe, man. We growing, man. YouTube channel growing, man. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, man. I'm out.